healed. There's a story in the Bible that you can read in the Gospel of, well, Matthew, Luke. I believe it's in all of them. And there was this woman who, she was sickly. She had an issue of blood that flowed out of her private areas uncontrollably for about 12 years, I believe it said. Yes, it was about 12 years. And the woman was so desperate. She was so in need, but she had faith and knew that Jesus could heal her. So what she did was she knew he was coming to the place where she was at. And she went, followed him. And she didn't even want to, well, she wanted to, but she couldn't even speak to him. So what she did, she climbed through the crowds of people. She went under the people's legs and she grabbed the hem, which is like the this part of Jesus's clothes, and she touched it, and she had faith that if she just touched the end of his clothes, she would be healed. Brothers and sisters, Jesus is able to heal if you step out in faith and want to be touched by him. See, the Bible says in the book of Hebrews, which I was just reading last night, in the 11th chapter, but by faith, all of these people by faith. See, no one can come to God except by faith and believing in God. You have to believe in God in order to see and understand God. Faith is the currency in which we transact our relations with God. So, brothers and sisters, if you have unbelief, be like the centurion mentioned in the Gospels where he said, Lord, I believe. Another example, he had his, I believe it was one of his servants or his son, and he was sickly, and he came to Jesus. He was not a Hebrew. He didn't know nothing about Jesus, didn't believe in none of that, none of the God of Jesus and none of that. But he came to Jesus by the things that Jesus was doing, and he believed using his faith that his son, or I believe it was either his son or servant, one or the other. You can go fact check me. He was sickly and he came to Jesus and said, Lord, I believe you are able to heal him. But Lord, he said, help my unbelief. You know how powerful that is. He had enough honesty to say, Lord, I believe that you are able to do what you say you can do, but I also come short in not believing to the fullest extent of what you can do. Brothers and sisters, if you have a little unbelief, if you have a little doubt, you're questioning, is God real? Can I really trust in this God? Will God really heal me? Isn't he the one who gave me this sickness in the first place? Come to God in faith and honestly tell him in prayer, Lord, help me. Help my unbelief. Lord, I believe smallly. He said, if you have faith as a mustard seed,